I'm Brandon Brill, owner and operator of Quick Water Heater. In this video, I'm going to talk about a couple different types of units that you might be interested in. We have our tankless water heater with recirculation, tankless water heater without recirculation, heat pump water heater, which runs on 220 volt electricity, standard Bradford White, and a Rheem water heater. So let's go through the basics real fast. And I know you're interested in probably replacing your water heater, so let's get you some pricing. With recirculation, which is going to shorten the distance between your furthest faucet and your tankless water heater. So say your master bath is 150 feet away from your water heater, you're waiting 2 to 3 minutes, right? If you're that customer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This unit, when put on with a dedicated return line, will take that down to 2 seconds, right? So you have instant hot water and continuous, never runs out, never goes below the set temperature. It's pretty amazing. If you have solar panels on your roof and you really want to capitalize on that, this is for you. The heat pump is basically an air conditioner. It's an air conditioner up here running in reverse and putting the hot, basically air that would be blowing out the condenser into the water. They're great. They have a really bad recovery rate, meaning that they can only make about 20 gallons per hour. This can make 210 gallons per hour. 20, 210. See the difference? This is like a big rig and this is a Honda Civic. This thing gets great gas mileage, but if you have a family that uses hot water, takes a bath, one bath, toast. You're not getting hot water for another 4 hours. If you time this out and you're willing to work with it, these things are amazing. They're so efficient. I think they're like a 4.5 times efficiency rating, where this is a 95%. So this is basically 100% efficient. This is 4 times that. So as far as efficiency goes and using your solar panels to the fullest, this is a great option. The water heater itself is about $2,100. Then, see this gray cord? You have to put in a dedicated 220 volt, 30 amp breaker. So that requires an electrician to go back to your panel. If you have the space in the breaker box, great. If you don't have the space, you either need to delete something else like a dryer, or you need to basically switch and upgrade your main panel, which is not a thing. If that's an option for you, then you're done. The next option is just a basic normal water heater, which is pretty good. They don't really need anything. They don't use electricity. These are 1945, comes with 2 supply lines, a gas line, a sediment trap. If you need vent work, an expansion tank, a drain pan, those are all extra. They're not a ton, but our basic package is the water heater, rehooking up this, your 2 supply lines, your gas valve, and your sediment trap. That pretty much gets you all the way. This is a Rheem water heater. They suck. Just kidding. They're not that bad. No, they suck. This is a recirculation pump. Some of you will already have this. If you don't, I highly recommend getting it. Basically, all the water you use in between turning your faucet on and when it gets hot, it goes down the drain, which is wasted money and annoying. Sometimes you might have to wait a couple minutes to get hot water. This will shrink that down to just seconds. Right? We can add this onto any water heater. It obviously is quite a bit of work if we need to go to your furthest faucet and pull a 1/2 inch copper line all the way back here, which is this thing. So this copper pipe goes all the way, assuming that this is the furthest fixture, all the way through the walls and back here. Now, if you don't already have one, we can plumb it on the outside of the wall, very similar to this. That's a gas line, that's 1 inch galvanized. The copper line is going to be much smaller, like this, but you will have to run that. Again, 1945 for a Rheem water heater. We don't recommend them. They break, and when they break, dealing with the manufacturer is a nightmare. They don't make it easy on us to get the parts, which then screws you because you're sitting without hot water. So if you're interested, 90% of the time the price won't change. Sometimes you have a really old house or you have a situation where we need to modify things, the price goes up. But in general, the basic package to get you back in hot water is 1945. If you're thinking about it, this water heater will pay for itself in 10 years in gas savings. This is about an 8-year tank, roughly, give or take. This is a 20-year tank. So you save yourself a lot of money over the long haul if you get a tankless water heater. They're saving you on gas. They're amazing. You never run out of hot water. Pretty cool. The downside with tankless is you need to have water filtration. If you don't take out the minerals before it goes into the tankless, it's going to cake up in the heat exchanger and blow this thing out. It's also going to clog up all the valves and cause major problems, error codes, and it's going to piss you off. If you're going tankless, you must get a water softener. If you're interested in tankless, we need to come out and take a peek at it, but we're going to put these 2 systems together. If you're the guy who just wants to save money, you have to sign a disclaimer. I understand that I will break my water heater and I'm not going to hold you responsible. Whatever you want to do is your prerogative, but it basically takes away our warranty. We only give you a year warranty, and we know it's going to break, and so hopefully you do too.